so let's go ahead and get straight into it, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you at the moment. Of course, any information you need will be listed in the description, so just check there. But let's see what's going on. So first card we have, let's go ahead and pull. So we have the everything is fine card here. Okay, so this feels like having to come to terms with some harsh realities. And this harsh reality may not have really anything to do with you. This could have a lot to do with other people. Realizing that certain people that you hold near and dear to your heart may have some qualities about themselves that they need to work on. And this could even be things, I will take that back. There could even be some things that you realize that you need to kind of get in order within your own energy. A lot of you are coming into a space to where you really want to change what you focus on as well. This could be things that you pay attention to that can bring you to a lower vibration, like simply scrolling down your Instagram timeline and then, you know, seeing a whole bunch of like harmful content that doesn't motivate you. This is maybe wanting to switch that up. Or shoot, some of you guys want to make some changes to your outer appearance. You may want to change your hair color, your wardrobe. That could be Venus retrograde kicking in high gear. So yeah, those are some of the changes that are coming through here. But I do have the Empress in reverse. So this could be overspending, being overly ambitious about money as well. So during this time frame, I would definitely be careful of wanting to overdo it, okay? Especially with Mercury retrograde being in a shadow period in Capricorn. This is not the time to be trying to spend a whole bunch of money, all right? This is the energy of, oh, I could spend it because I'm gonna get it right back. And right now, it may not be a situation where you get the money instantaneously, like right back. So maybe just chill a little bit with the spending. This is the energy of, for my people who are pregnant, please take care of your health. Please make sure that you're sitting down and relaxing and not stressing yourself out. That's all I'm gonna say with that. Okay, some of you guys could have a very unsupportive mother with a pregnancy that you may be going through. They could be very judgmental. Some of you guys also could be pregnant, but it could be news that you don't necessarily want to hear, because you could have a lot of financial plans that you want to put in place, and then with you being pregnant, it almost makes you feel like you have to put things on hold. All right, we have the Five of Wands in reverse here. So this is the energy of not wanting to fight with somebody anymore, but somebody is extremely confrontational. They can't let the beef go. They can't let the problems go. Or if it's not problems, some of you guys are dating somebody who, let's just be honest, they like to keep them a couple of people on the side, all right? This may be somebody who likes to keep their options open, especially if this is somebody newer in your life. They could keep their options open, and you could be sick and tired of fighting with them about that. Okay, this is the energy of also being overly competitive. So be careful of trying to compete with people like in your workplace or in your personal life, or even other people trying to compete with you. Anybody who's like that and you can sense their energy is like that, you really do need to separate yourself from them. All right, and don't compare yourself to other people. That's the energy of comparing yourself to others as well. Be careful of that, because you are the only version of yourself. There's only one Michael, Crystal, Suzanne, whatever your name is. There's only one of you. So embrace that. Be happy with that and work with that. All right. We got the Temperance in reverse. So yeah, a lot of you are tapping into a level of impatience. And impatience doesn't make things go faster. Impatience just makes things seem like they're going a lot slower. So be careful of being extremely impatient to a point to where you hinder yourself. You hinder your own personal growth, because you're focused on, well, this person is, you know, rich by the age of 19, and this person in my family is doing this. Your journey, you need to trust your journey. A lot of you also, you could be feeling like when it comes to keeping things in order with like certain responsibilities you have to take care of, you could be feeling very flustered during this time frame because you're all over the place. You're trying to handle everything on your own, and some of you guys could end up with a mental breakdown if you're not hasten yourself. Some of you guys also need to be careful of like rushing things, rushing to open up a business, because that may actually breed a lot of disappointment with the business if you don't really think things through. We got the King of Wands. I'm gonna pull one more, and we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, so this is fixating on things that didn't work out, or allowing yourself to kind of like cry about things you can't change, and missing opportunities because of that. This could also be like regretting or having resentment for how you've been treated. Or when I say regret, this is like regretting leaving a situation or regretting how a situation turned out. So much so it's like you go into a space of mourning and then not being able to move forward. All right, let's go ahead and flip the camera to get more in depth and see what's going on. Definitely make sure you subscribe. Check out my information below if you need you a reading. And let's see what's going on. Aquarius, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So let's use this deck first. So we have Look in a Book. We also have Precious Time. And we also have Come Together. All right, so right off the bat, Spirit is saying when it comes to pursuing some sort of idea here, you need to make sure that you're doing enough research, especially if this is business related. You need to make sure that you have all the information necessary to have a successful business, and making sure that you're not missing anything of importance. This is also you needing to take some time to learn more when it comes to like some of you guys wanting to maybe get into tarot or get into astrology. Being a student is what's going to help you master understanding said subjects, and beyond just those subjects, anything that you want to pursue here, anything where you maybe need to do some extensive research, now is the time to be a student so that you can be in a position to be a master one day. All right, I'm burning my sage here. Another thing I'm kind of seeing, Spirit is kind of speaking to like you guys needing to be aware of what you spend your time doing. Some of you get sidetracked by social media. You get sidetracked by paying attention to all the wrong things. Whether that's like your mind holding space for negativity and for doubt. This is you guys needing to make useful time out of the time that you guys have extra. Like when you're off from working, finding more productive things to do or things that help you essentially is what's necessary. Also, this is like being aware of when people are wasting your time and when you're wasting your own time, because sometimes, yeah, people can waste our time, but then we also help or aid them in wasting our time by allowing them to have access to us, allowing them to keep accessing us. I can't talk today. Allow them to keep accessing us. And at this point, Spirit is saying you need to put your foot down and be aware of what you entertain. All right. Also being aware of surrounding yourself with good vibes. It's good to have friends and friendships and things like that. But then it's also important that you're aware of the motive people may have behind being cool with you, or what they may be trying to do. Because I do get this energy of you guys maybe having a friend or two where they themselves, they may not be a bad friend, but their energy, like what comes with them, may be a lot of stress. Okay, a lot of drama that you may not be needing. Let's keep going. Anger. So somebody is pissed at you. Somebody is upset. You need to be careful of like somebody being so spiteful that they try to retaliate in some form. This could be somebody at your job who's mad because you got the position over them, or a family member being mad, or a roommate being mad and like doing petty things to retaliate by like turning the air conditioning up all the way, or like doing things to just basically get up under your skin. Also during this time frame, Spirit is saying be careful of what anger may do to you and what it may convince you to do in the moments of being upset. Okay? Yeah, you can be upset, but what you choose to do with those feelings is very important. And if you react in a way where you can't take back what you do, then you may manifest some shit you're not ready for. All right, but I also have cleanse, consciousness, and I also have reflection in reverse. So Spirit is saying you guys may be due for a spiritual cleanse. All right, you may be needing to sage your house, just basically cleanse your energy. I think everyone should have done that like New Year's Eve or on New Year's Day, so that you can welcome in the new cycle of energy that we're in. But if you haven't had a chance to do so, now is the perfect time. Okay, get you some sage bundles, get you a spiritual bath pop, and get you some herbs, some flowers, make that spiritual bath all pretty. All right, and for a lot of you, even a protection spell would benefit you during this time frame. But a lot of you also need to cleanse your body out. Some of you have been eating just terribly. This could be you just eating whatever you can get your hands on at the moment because you work. So you could be eating fast food or takeout a lot. This could even be just going through a lazy phase where, you know, you're just eating food out because you just don't feel like cooking. And some of you, when it comes to cooking, you need to be aware of how much salt, how much of that you're taking in. All right, especially if you're trying to get to a better sense of health. And I don't even really talk about health with my readings, but that's something I did have to mention here. There's something that's going on mentally that some of you guys are like trying to brush off and ignore. This could be you having like a family member that passed away that's on the back of your brain or is in your mind, but you're like trying your best to ignore. Like there's something here that you're trying your best to ignore and you're not really dealing with it per se. The way that this looks like to the side, this looks like glasses to me. Some of you, like, the problem is your view on things. While you may be viewing a situation as like, dang, all my opportunities are over in love because me and this person aren't together anymore. When the perspective may need to be like, oh, now me and this person aren't together anymore. Now this opens new doors for me, especially when it comes to meeting somebody who I align with better. So it's like changing your view on things, because that could really affect how manifestations play out in your life and how accepting you are of new energy in your life. Because if you're looking at things from the wrong perspective, then you can create stagnant energy in your own life. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective for you, and I wish you the best of luck.